Yo man, what's up? I got a math problem on Facebook and it made me think of you, so I thought I would pass it along to you. The problem is this: find three numbers such that they add up to 1 and the sum of their squares also adds up to 1. And the problem hints that the solution is three complex numbers. So what I did was, I'm going to give you a little bit of a tutorial on how this works, and I want you to use Desmos to try to solve it. It's really like a geometry problem. Alright? First thing, the only things that you really have to know are how imaginary numbers behave when they're plotted. If you remember back from Algebra 2 or wherever it is that you had this stuff first, you know that you can plot plot complex numbers on the real axis, which is the horizontal axis, and the imaginary axis, which is the vertical axis. So if you plot a number like 2 plus I, that has a real part of 2 on the real axis, and that's this. Right? 2 plus I is that. Now, you should see this as it's a vector. Okay, imaginary complex numbers are really just vectors. So you could see it as having a position there and also an angle associated with it. All right, just like, you know, just an angle. Now, it's a property of complex numbers that if you square it, okay, 2 plus I quantity squared, you're going to get a different complex number. 2 plus I squared is 3 plus 4I. And that's going to be, let's see, 3 plus 1, 2, 3, 4. So this number squared is this. Now, the properties of this are when you take a complex number and you square it, it squares its length. So this one was radical 5. This is going to be 5 long. And the angle doubles. All right, when you square a complex number, you get double the angle. You can use these two facts to solve this equation using Desmos. I thought you might like it as something to do. I'm not going to tell you any more about it, and it's not something that I expect you to do. But if you ever get a free moment and you're really bored in Calc BC, you can just fire up Desmos and play around with this and try to find which three numbers have this property. Alright man, I'll talk to you later.